You know how sometimes when you look outside and you feel that you are not the person you want to be, and you're like, who am I really? Like, who am I? I feel stuck. I don't feel seen. I don't like what I see in the mirror because you don't know who you really are. You don't know that you are a queen within. And with these unfortunate, crazy beauty standards, you just don't feel enough. Well, in this episode, we are going to unpack all of that and then some, because you are more powerful than you know, Queen. And it's about time you wake up to the truth. Welcome to Powerfully Her. Hey guys, episode 7. Hey, episode 7. Hey, it's so exciting. I'm so happy that you are here. I am. This is episode 7, y'all. Episode 7. And yes, we're in our baby stages, but we are here. And we're here because you showed up for you. So I'm just really, really grateful to God, my family, my husband, who's the man behind the brands. You don't see him, but he is here. He is so supportive. He is my battery pack. And I can't say enough how much I love my husband. So thank you so much, babe. And to all of you, I just really want to say thank you to you for showing up for you and being the woman that you truly are and the woman that you really want to be, because this is what Powerfully Her is about. All right. So episode 7, right? Yee! Thank you so much. I can't say enough. Thank you. So how you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Wherever you're listening to, Spotify, Apple, watch me on YouTube, wherever it is, I thank you. And I also want to say, just download it if you are listening to Apple or Apple or Spotify. Just subscribe. That'd be great. The same thing that happens on YouTube. You subscribe and give me some comments. Again, things that align with the brand and who we are and just who you are. Some things you would love for me to discuss. If that's something we could do, I would love to do that. And I just want to know how you feel about this episode too. So that's another thing, or just all the episodes really. I want to know. I told you before, I'm this. So welcome to Powerfully Her. So in this episode, we're going to talk about beauty standards and what that means, what it looks like, and how we can do better. So I want to know, how do you feel about you? Like, how do you feel about you, Queen? And if this is your first time listening to me, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. What we do here on this platform, on this amazing podcast, is I discuss what it is for women that have a lot on their shoulders, women that are in leadership, women in executive roles, women that are in their careers, but they are spread thin and they don't feel enough. They don't feel that they're having a life they're proud of. They are not where they want to be, and they want to make a change, a positive change. That's another thing, a positive change. And this podcast is for you. It is where you get a breath of fresh air. It is where you get a framework and tools how to live your life for the life you truly want. It is a place where it is safe, where I'm here to support you and I understand and I care. So this is what this is. This is what this platform is for, because you are powerfully her. And I want you to be empowered, truly empowered, to know that you are powerfully her. And what that means is you are amazing. You are special. You are incredible. You are more than enough. You are worth more than gold. You are fabulous. You are sophisticated. You are sexy. Okay. All right. You need to be comfortable in your skin because you were born in the right skin, in the right body, in the right time, in the right name. All those things. You were born for a reason and you have a purpose and you are powerfully her. And I want you to know how amazing and special you really are. So this is what this is about. This is why you're here. And this is why I'm here to help pour into you, to remind you who you really are. Because let me tell you, one thing about me, and I'm sure you will know, I do not like injustice. I do not like people being mistreated. I do not like entitlement. I can't stand it. I can't stand any of the things, arrogance. I can't stand when someone takes from other people and feels that they don't have to give more. I just don't know, like selfishness and liars and cheaters, all those things I do not like. I don't like when people are just trying to be transactional and just be very opportunist and hurting other people. I cannot stand it. And we all make mistakes. Again, this is a safe space. We all make mistakes. We have all done things that sometimes we are not proud of and trying to do better. So this is also not a place of judgmental. I do not want to judge at all. However, I'm talking about I do not like for people that just like to intentionally hurt other people. That's what I don't like. This platform is about reminding you who you are, queen, and you're amazing and you're special and you are powerfully her. So what that means is that you continue to rise to be the strong woman you really are. And that's even asking for help sometimes. Sometimes we forget that. We forget that sometimes we have to ask for help. We do. But here in this place, you raise your hand and I'm here to help you. Okay. And you showing up saying, is that I'm here. Okay. So I just want you to know that I am here to support you on your journey. I care about you. I see you. I feel you and I hear you. And I'm very proud of you. So I just like to lay the groundwork and I talk about the things that who this isn't for. The people that I mentioned and things I don't like, it's not for them. And that's not you, queen. And those people don't come in here. No, that's not for you. If you are not about love and support and protecting what's right and being caring and supportive and kindness and strength and equality, if you're not and quality, if you're not about all those things and justice about those things and treating people with love and respect, this is not the place for you. It's not the place for you. So go somewhere else. Okay. And I'm firm on that. And again, anyone that knows me, that I do not play with those things. I do not play with other people being hurt, being mistreated. If I find out and anyone is being hurt, mistreated, it doesn't have to be my business. But if I find out, I'm going to make it my business because it's not right. And I believe God put us here to make the world a better place. And that's what I'm trying to do along with my family and I. So just so we clear the air about what I do and who this is for, it's very important because you got to lay down ground rules. You got to lay it down. You got to lay it down about who this is for and why it is so important. Because if we don't, sometimes those things will get convoluted. But hold up, y'all. Let me make sure my sound is working. Okay. Real life, y'all. This is real. This is real. And that, again, and no, you know how, like, aren't we all, like, we get frustrated with some of the things that are just like, we're living in a time where there's so much fake. And this is going to tie in today's episode, which is episode 7, beauty standards, where it's so much unrealness. There's so much fake out there. And I think I know, speaking for myself, that I'm tired of that. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of that being perpetuated, you know, in a way where it's just affecting our psyche. It's not okay. I just don't like things that are dishonest. And that ties me into a very, very, all these topics are very important, is beauty standards. And just how, just for young girls and women, how it is unfair, the beauty standards that are put on us. It is truly unfair. And it's just not right. It's not right. So this is something that it's very important to me. And I'm a mother, I have a daughter, I have a 9-year-old, and I want to show her what it is to be powerfully her. And being powerfully her comes from within first. That's what it is. Because powerfully her is coming from what God ordained for you. That's why I said earlier, you were born in the right body. You were born in the right time. You were born in the right skin. You are beautiful, queen. You are powerful. That's why I say that, because that's what God ordained for you. He doesn't make any mistakes. So sometimes in life, we lose our way. We lose our path. And we forget sometimes, and we can be very forgetful as human beings. We forget why we are here and what we are doing and how special we are. And it is important, as those that have the wisdom and the actionable knowledge where they have helped other people have a better life, to bring that to light for other people to see, right? So when I mean unhealthy, beauty standards and how it's not fair, I truly mean that. To make girls believe that they have to be a certain color, shade, colorism, weight, age, blows my mind, just not in a good way. Like, it bothers me to my core that someone would tell you if you're worthy based on the color of your skin, by the basis of your weights, by your age, nationality, whatever it is, drives me up the wall. Drives me up the wall. And why? Is because it's wrong. It is simply wrong to tell someone that they are not worthy enough because their skin is too dark, it's too black, or you're too big, or you're too old. Excuse me? Like who when did you become the creator? I just want to know, when did you become God Almighty? When did you get control over how you were born, where you were born, what time you were born, to the family you were born? When did you have control over that? I'll wait. When did that happen? Can you fly? Can you do all these things? Can you create life in the way that God has made it very simple for those, just in general? Can you do what he does? You cannot. So it is wrong to impose, and not even just impose, to just arrogantly destroy someone's spirit, their heart, their belief in their life because you deem them less worthy. You believe yourself better than them, and you think that they are not worthy of you or your so-called kind. Like, what does that even mean? It just blows me away. So when it comes to beauty standards, I'm well aware that it's like beauty is the eye of the beholder, but that's based on what you've been programmed to believe is supposed to be beauty standards. If you were programs to believe that a certain color is better, that is beauty, then that's what you will see. If you believe having darker skin, the man behind the brand, my hubby's here, he's having a hard time getting through the light, y'all. This is real life. You got it, hon? If you believe that the darker your complexion or the whiter your nose is not beautiful, because other people have told you that you are not beautiful and powerful or strong, that will be your frame, your mindset of what beauty is. So you will believe that I have to have lighter skin, or my hair has to be a certain way, or my nose has to be a certain way, or my lips have to be a certain way, and my skin color has to be a certain way, and I have to be a certain age, and I have to be a certain way. All these things, which are such lies. And I want to abolish all these lies, these myths that have been perpetuated into the world for as long as the beginning of time, to what is not true. True beauty is beauty that is within. It is. And if you don't feel that you're special and beautiful and powerful, and you are not powerfully her yet, and you don't even know what that looks like or how to get here, I am here to help you. I'm here to help you, queen. I am. If you don't believe that you are a queen, I'm here to help you. If you don't believe that it's possible to have a life that you truly want, I'm here to help you. If you believe that things will not get better, I am here to help you. And you've already taken the first step. You were truly courageous, and I'm very proud of you. And this is something that I want to also, you know that I'm an author, but this is something I talk about in my book. Very, very important. Something I talk about in my book, the big D. And the big D is for decision-making, powerful decision-making that we all have to make, that we all do make. We make decisions all the time, but how powerful all the decisions that you're making to help you have the life that you want, right? So when it comes to beauty standards, and this book is about that, making powerful decisions for you to have the life you truly want. And when it comes to beauty standards, please understand that if you feel negative about the way you look and you don't like what you see, and the way you talk to yourself, your love language, well, not even love language, your language to yourself, your communication to yourself is negativity, there is some work to be done. And again, I'm here to help you. So going back to the beauty standards and how you feel about yourself, it comes from the programming for what you've been taught. And if you are giving if you have a very negative outlook on yourself, this is because you have been trained, you've been taught in a way that is unhealthy and is not godly. First, I should lead with God. It is not godly. And this is something that we have to unlearn. And yes, it is everywhere. It can be everywhere. But I'm going to go through how to stop that, but where it's coming from. So it's coming from all over, images. And we have to guard our eyes. We have to guard our heart. We have to guard that, because remember, what we see plays in our mind and will eventually enter our heart if we keep entertaining it, to the point of just going onto social media. whatever you subscribe to, if you subscribe to a lot of negative imagery, if you subscribe to body shaming things, if you subscribe to things where you see another woman's body, you're like, wow, I wish I had her body, and you don't feel good in your own skin and you feel horrible about yourself, that is not good. That needs to change. But you have to change that. Don't keep looking online and what you're seeing is other people having a life that they claim to have. That's another thing. A lot of people are just capping. Okay. A lot of people are so dishonest about the things that they have on social media. Majority of stuff you see is not true. And now we live in a time is you can put anything out there and there's either an audience for it or there are a lot of people that are they subscribe to that belief, good or bad. So if you are looking at things on social media that make you feel horrible and you see people having a life, whether it's they have it or not, and you feel terrible about it, stop looking at it. You gotta stop looking at it. Because the first step to beauty is knowing that you are beautiful and how you talk to yourself and you subscribe to. Do you know that you have a beautiful heart? Do you know that you have a beautiful mind? Do you know that you have a beautiful smile? Do you know you have beautiful eyes? Do you know you have a beautiful personality? And just you walking into the room could change worlds, should change minds, can change hearts. You have that power, queen. You are powerfully hard. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. But it's up to you. So let's go through. We spoke about the programming and how it happens, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You know, my daughter, so my children are biracial. My husband is from Argentina and I'm African American. And my immediate family is the only one that has my parents' love has no color. So we're not on, we're definitely love has no color. It's definitely about put God first and put good into the world and stand up for yourself, justice. But my daughter looks more like my husband. Both of my children do. My son too. They look more so. They don't necessarily look biracial. However, I instill in them that they are beautiful and that they come from a good place, and love doesn't have a color. And that no matter what color you are, a black, blue, purple, orange, whatever color God made you, you are beautiful in your own right. But I also let them well aware of the ugliness of racism and colorism and bigotry. My daughter's, I'm starting to teach her. She's 9. She's growing up in a world where it was a lot different than I grew up. Not to say that those things didn't exist, but they do. They absolutely did. But as far as the images, so we make sure we guard, of course, what our children see. But we explain to them, and my daughter, we explain to them what they see and why the negativity is happening. And when it comes to the beauty standards and making any child feel less than or anybody feel less than is pure evil, and it's wrong. And I see my niece, who's very close to my daughter, they're best friends. My niece is of darker skin and her hair is coily like mine. And I will see how she will look at my daughter's hair. She'll look at my daughter's hair. She notices her complexion. And we immediately jump in and say, you are beautiful. You are a beautiful queen. We love you. We love your hair. We don't entertain it where it's just like, oh, my daughter's hair is beautiful and her skin is lighter, so she's beautiful, and things like, no, we don't do that. We don't play in our family. We immediately address it. Because if we don't, she will grow up believing that light skin is better, straighter hair is better. Having a certain nose is better, and she will not love herself. But this is why, as parents and family, it is our job to mentor and teach. But if we don't feel that way on the inside, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be extremely hard. So this is why it's very important to educate and feel comfortable in your skin, but you have to go back to how you feel and how you believe. And if you have grown up with that trauma of evil beauty standards of, again, certain complexion is only beautiful, lighter skin is better, a narrow nose is better, youth is better, being thinner is better. If you grew up with that, I'm here to help you, because I'm telling you, queen, you are beautiful. And I do not want you listening to those lies. I don't want you listening to the lies, because it's not true. And it could be hard, and especially coming from a time where, especially if it's in your family, it can be very hard. And I get that. But this is why I spoke about love from a distance in the other episode, because some people you got to take your keys away from, that you can't, if you live in the world, your personal world, wherever it is, there's negativity, do your best to slowly but surely move yourself out of that. And I can't tell you who not to have in your life, but I can tell you that if you don't feel good about it in a healthy way, you have to step away. And whatever way that looks for you. But do what works for you. But you deserve happiness and you deserve kindness, especially if you're giving love and being loved and being powerfully hurt. I know that you are. But you know that I'm passionate about this. So it goes down to image. It goes down to the way we were taught. It goes down the way we taught. It goes by what we see in the media. Number 2, it goes through how we talk to ourselves, who we surround ourselves with. Number 4, and what we're number 5 and what we're doing about it. So if we are already unpacking that, if you grew up with that, start subscribing to positivity. If you have family members that be like, oh, you too black, or you too big, or you this and that, don't take that. Oh, you too old. Get away from those people. Get away from those people. Okay? Because they didn't give you life. So we have to stop giving life. When I mean give life, like get energy. Stop giving energy to people that disrespect us. It is not healthy. And ultimately, you know what it does to you? It hurts you. It hurts you. Oops, excuse me. It hurts you because when you entertain anyone that is not helping you and making you feel better and helping you grow to be better. And then there's a difference between tough love and disrespect. That's another thing we have to dispel. But if you are not around people and you don't have a tribe of people that support you, or just one person, then you have to slowly but surely step away. And again, a way that works best for you. So again, we have the things that we were taught. We have the imagery, the media, social media. Start subscribing to things that help you, like this podcast, to this podcast. Listen to positive podcasts like this one. Listen to audiobooks. When you're on YouTube, listen to anything positive, uplifting. Take all the noise out, all the negativity out, because all it is noise. Get rid of all of that because you have the power to do it. You have the power to change that. And it's up to you, Queen, because you are powerfully her. You being powerfully her means you have to dominate in every aspect of your life. And what that looks like is that you are taking back control. You are the big D, right? You are making powerful decisions like, no more. No more. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't like this. I don't like how I feel. I don't like this. I'm sick of this. I need to make a change. Pray to God, ask for help, and subscribe to things that are going to help you, that move you forward. Move you forward, Queen, because you need you. We need you. But in order to continue to be the person that you're supposed to be, you got to start showing up and doing the work. And you can. You can. Okay? So the imagery, the media, who we surround ourselves with, how we talk to, and what we're going to do about it. So we're going to take the steps to dispel all of that and unbreak the things we have to break. We have to be disruptive of breaking the things that are not helping us. And we have to get out of the habit. And we're like, well, that's just, that's just the way it's been done, or that's the way we do it, or that's how I've been doing things. But is it working? Is it working? And that's something I had to do. I had to really think and sit back with like, you know what, Adira, you are not where you want to be. You say you want more. You're not doing anything different. You're working hard for everything else, everybody else, but working hard on you. You are not showing up the way you need to show up. What are you going to do about it? And the thing is, as women, it is ingrained in us to be givers, to be nurturers. So I get it. Whether you're a mom, you're a wife, whether someone's depending on you in your family and you're in your career, all of that, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But we have to start to say, what am I going to do about, what does this look like for me, for the life that I want? And what am I going to do about it? And you can make the changes, but you have to ask yourself these things. And the beauty standards, again, when we see it, it could really mess with you if you don't disconnect. We have to disconnect from negativity. Disconnect from negativity. I'm going to say it one more time, Queens. Please disconnect from negativity. Disconnect from it. It is not healthy. And it hurts you. I feel like I got a little cold coming on. I'm sorry, y'all. And you don't want that. Disconnect from negativity. It serves no one. No one. And another thing about beauty standards is, and something is another thing that has to get addressed. And I told you I'm very good with elephants in the room. Is us as sometimes, I'm sorry, y'all, here, putting the lipstick on. Sometimes as women, us being harder on other women. That's another thing. Unfair beauty standards to each other, because we'll get it from the outside world, but then we'll do it to each other. Like, girl, look at your hair. Oh, you need to lose weight. Oh, you look terrible. We have to uplift one another. And this is what is, but this is another queen. Hello, powerfully her. I'm uplifting you. I'm uplifting all of you. That don't go to the next woman or girl and put her down because what you went through. That is not helping anyone. That's not serving anyone. That's not disconnecting from negativity. That's giving power to negativity. And that's not what we do as queens. Powerfully her addresses what she needs to address, even if it's difficult. And it can be hard. You're like, I don't want to have to do that. I get it. I totally get it. But do you want to live another 6 months like this? Do you want to live another year like this? 5 years? Better yet, do you want to be like this for another week? So then we got to do something about it. And this is why it's important of you knowing who you are, which is a queen. I'm only calling you what you really are. That's just the truth. I'm only saying to you what you really are. I'm not making this up. You are powerfully her. You are amazing. You are special. You were created from greatness, and greatness lives in you. You are worth more than gold. You are more than enough. I'm not lying. That's the truth. I know that about you. I know that about myself. So this is why I'm telling you the truth. So to be powerfully her is encouraging other women, empowering other girls, not feeling inferior when other women come around. Because the only battle, and this will be another episode, is you versus you, nobody else. But because we've allowed the negative beauty standards, evil standards, to get into our psyche, we believe those to be true. We believe lighter complexion is better. We believe having a certain nose is better. We believe being thinner is better. We believe that being younger is better. We believe these things, and that's not true. You could be thin and still be unhealthy. You could have high blood pressure and diabetes. You can have all those things. High cholesterol, anything. You can be younger and not be living the life you need to. But the thing is, that's what's been told to us. But once you step into your power as a queen and your queendom, everything changes. Everything changes. Have you seen on TikTok, like they say, what is it, over age? What is it, 40 and older, women's side of TikTok? Oh, it's amazing if you haven't been there. And you just see women 40 and older, glowed up, special, beautiful skin glowing, looking good. And I love that. I want that for you. And they're saying, I feel confident. I feel beautiful. I love who I am. And that's what it is. That's truly what it is, queen. That is being powerfully her, being comfortable in your skin. You were disrupting the lies. You don't subscribe to the fact that I have to be a certain complexion. I have to be a certain weight. I have to be a certain age. You don't subscribe to that anymore. I'm not saying you shouldn't be healthy. Yes, please be healthy. Come on, like, we got to be healthy. Powerfully her is queens. We take care of our health. You got to take care of your health. So I'm not saying health doesn't matter. It does matter. But I'm saying however you are, whatever season in your life, and even if I need to work on it, even if you're like, I need to go to gym, I need to lose 10 pounds, work on it. I'm with you. However, that doesn't mean you're not worthy. That's what I'm saying. You're still amazing and special, even with the 10 pounds. But to become healthy, okay, let's get the 10 pounds down. You see that? It's different. As opposed to say, oh, I'm ugly, I'm stupid, I'm fat, I'm 10 pounds overweight, I'm worthless. What? Like, what are you talking about? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you doing? That needs to change. As opposed to, you know what? I know I've got some 10 pounds I need to take care of. I'm going to go to this gym. I'm going to eat healthy, but I'm beautiful no matter what. That's different. That's different. That is someone that is not subscribing to the lies I've been told. And I remember, what was that thing? the thing a couple years ago where it's just like you had to have the gap. I know Beyonce or someone of them had a gap in their legs, or like, oh, that's beautiful if a woman doesn't have her legs together. What are you talking about? In what world? That's not even healthy. A gap in your legs? If you don't have a gap in your legs, you're not, oh, it's stuff like that. It's silly things like that, trends and all. It's that can really be damaging and hurtful. And we have the next generation or generations coming up. This is what we're telling them, things are unhealthy. You have girls that don't like their weight, so they're not even eating. They're not even eating. We have girls that are not, because they don't like their weight. We have girls that are trying to bleach their skin. Oh my God, women bleaching their skin. If you have never seen that in your life, like firsthand, someone that is bleaching your skin, it'll be very hard to know what that looks like. But it's a real thing. And it is awful. It is awful. And that breaks my heart to see someone bleaching their skin. I saw a woman that was on, I don't know, I think it was on Instagram years ago. She was in the tub. She had a bikini on, and she had all this bleaching cream, and she submerged in the tub and bleach cream, all because she did not want to have darker skin. I was like, oh my God, God, please help this woman. It's a sickness. But I feel bad because what has she been taught? What has she seen? She's a victim. So I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at the system. I'm mad at the way she's been taught, because it's wrong. What makes the colors of the rainbow beautiful is all the colors. That's what makes it special. All the colors together, it's what makes it beautiful. That's how it shines together, because all of the colors come in. And the color black is the only color that you see all the shades. Every shade is in the color black. It's beautiful. That's all from God. He made it that way. So no matter what complexion you are beautiful. I don't care, like I said earlier, what color you are. I don't care about your weight. I don't care about your age. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care about all that. What I care about is the size of your heart. And are you trying to make the world a better place? And I care about how you talk to yourself, how you treat yourself. That's what I care about. And do I care, are you trying to be better and how help make the world a better place? That's what I care about. So when with the thing about beauty, as you get older, hopefully you grow from that. I got to check my thing, make sure it's working, y'all. Oh, okay, it's working. It's important. And Ivy, oh my God, my niece told me that this older African-American, beautiful older Black woman came in talking to her, and she had to be probably in her 80s, and she was asking for bleaching cream. Yeah. Again, this woman is a victim. This woman is a victim. So therefore, look at the time that she grew up in that said Black wasn't beautiful. I'm not mad at that older woman. I'm mad that that's what she believes. I'm mad at her belief system, but I'm mad at her. She's a victim. There's some family members, not my family, but I've heard other families, they'll tell other children, do not go outside because you're going to get dark. What? I've seen it where my two nieces, one is of lighter skin, the other one's darker skin. The one that is of darker skin, people just overlook, and she's beautiful, stunning. People overlook her and look at her lighter skinned sister because she's light skinned. Burns me up, y'all. Burns me up. So what were we going to do? Like I said, there was that version of TikTok where it said over 40 and just talking about how beautiful it is to be confident in your own skin. And I implore you and I support you, but we need to, and you need to disrupt, dismantle, make noise for the beauty standards that are out there that are wrong, and nothing from the devil, nothing but from the devil. We need to change that, because you're beautiful the way you are. You are special. You are wonderful. Do you understand? And if you're going out in the world and you're believing the lies, you are not only doing disservice to the world, but to yourself, because God didn't make any mistakes. So one thing I want you to start doing is, number one, identity. Take away one thing this whole episode I want you to take away, but I want you to take away the fact that I cannot stress enough how beautiful and strong you are. Wear a crown. Wear your crown. Your crown is coming from your heart. You are amazing. I want you to walk outside in the world and know that you're beautiful and special. But how you do that is, I want you to stand in the mirror. I want you to say three things. Number one, I'm beautiful. Number 2, I'm special. And the third thing is I want you to name one thing about your body that you actually do not like, and I want you to say how powerful you are. You do not like I got a little muffin top on some rolls. I might have rolls, but I'm still beautiful. Yeah, I want you to point like, I might have rolls, but I'm still beautiful. And I want you to say it with some sass. I want you to say, I have rolls and I'm beautiful. No, confidence. Queens, you're powerfully her, right? So queens are going to say, they're going to talk with firmness, directness, compassion, and without doubt, certainty, yakin. You're going to say that 2 things I mentioned, and the third thing, name the one thing that you need to work on. But you are still going to say, yes, I might have these roles, but I am still beautiful anyway. I'm still powerful anyway. And why is because I want you to know that it doesn't matter that you have those things. It doesn't take away your worthiness. You're still worthy to God. And I see you and I hear you and I your pain. I know how it felt as a little girl not feeling beautiful. I know how it felt as a little girl feeling picked on and not special and being just not comfortable with her own skin. I know what that felt like. I hated that feeling. I remember being picked on as a kid from other little girls. I was in the 6th grade and someone wrote Nadira's a B. They wrote Nadira's a B-I-T-C-H. I'm trying not to curse. They wrote that on the bathroom wall. Huge. All because I got my hair done and I felt good about myself. I got braids in. But when you're insecure and you've been taught a certain way, you have to stomp on someone else. So they're victims too. But eventually comes a time where, listen, the victim becomes, if they don't change and they keep on that trajectory, they will become the monster. And this is what we have to break down. I remember that feeling and not feeling beautiful. I remember as a kid, I remember that. But then I was blessed to have a family that supported me and be like, no, that's not true. I quickly had my parents be like, you're beautiful, you're special, you are powerful, Nadira. So I had that. So for those that didn't have that, this is why I'm here. But I remember that feeling. Or just as a woman, just growing up and seeing other women, you feel deemed worthier than you. Oh, they're prettier than me. All this. I trust me, I know what that feels like. And those are all lies. They're lies. No one is better than you. No one is more special than you. Everyone has gifts and talents. You need to focus on you, queen. You are wonderful and you're special. So takeaway, you are going to look in the mirror, say the 3 things I said. You are going to walk out with a crown on your head, walk out with your head high, and you're going to start saying a language of love to yourself. I am beautiful. I'm special. Stop saying I'm stupid. Stop saying I'm ugly. Stop saying negative things about yourself. You're going to stop doing it. And I also invite you to, and you're going to see in the show descriptions, a one-on-one exclusive with me, where we're going to talk about you. And I would love to coach you on all the things, a free session with me. Let's do that. Let's get you to where you want to be. I would love to help you on your journey in addition to this podcast, right? So I would love to continue to help you powerfully her outside of this platform, queen. If that's something you want, I'm here for you for a one-on-one exclusive with Nadira. But I just want you to know that you are much more powerful than you know, queen. And it is up to you to have the life that you want. You are powerfully her. And I'm so proud that you showed up for you, and don't ever stop showing up for you. Until next time, right? I will see you. I'm rooting for you. I see you. I hear you and I feel you. I want you to know that you are more than enough.